You have a secret admirer with this energy of Seven of Pentacles who has been watching your transformation for quite some time. This person is impressed with you as a person. This is somebody that is a silent cheerleader at this point. They don't want to interrupt your process. They don't want to interrupt your flow. And it feels like this is somebody that came towards you just with almost, it's coming through as like a professional curiosity. So maybe somebody that has encountered you through work, through social media. That'll resonate for some people in whatever way that it does. But this is somebody that came with almost like a neutral observer stance and have since developed a little crush. It feels like the kind of person that is really wanting you to succeed at whatever it is that you are working on, whatever it is you are developing, whatever it is that you are building at this point in time. This might even be somebody, if they've encountered you professionally, like through the workspace, they can just see that you're working on something behind the scenes within yourself, within your healing journey, within your life, and they're very excited for you. They've seen the change. They have seen the glow up. They have seen this transformation within your aura, within your energy, within the way that you carry yourself and how you present yourself, how you interact with others, and if you've had direct interactions with this person, how you interact with them. It feels like somebody that doesn't just want to like sit in this energy of like, secret crushing for very long, but at the same point in time, they recognize that you are at like a crucial juncture in time where you may be on the brink of a breakthrough, or you seem to have a lot of focus on tasks at hand. And so this is somebody that is like, I will wait. I will wait for you to get to a place where you have like leveled up, things are steady on that next level, and then I will make my move. Yeah, we also have the Nine of Cups. So this is somebody who is very excited to kind of like see what you come out with next, see what version of you emerges into the spotlight, whether that is in like a big, well-known way or something that is just kind of like how you're living your life, shining even brighter, how you are moving through the world as your authentic self. This is something that it feels like has caused this person as well to start to look within, to look at things that they might have thought were just kind of like shadow aspects, blocks within, things they'd put on the back burner, pipe dreams, dreams they gave up on long ago because they got discouraged. There wasn't the success they thought there would be. There wasn't a lot of people supporting them, whatever that looks like for them. And this is somebody that, because of you, like you've inspired this person, they're starting to think, what if now is the opportunity to do that? What if I try again? What if I approach this from a different angle, from a different perspective? Maybe I will have different results. Maybe this is the time in my life where it is the season to kind of rise up beyond the version of self that I've been, the life I have been living up to this point in time, the space that I've been occupying within myself. You definitely have this person feeling a lot, but also kind of like looking within at the nature of their own feelings, their own limitations, ways in which people around them might have discouraged them, or their inner critic told them to give up, to kind of just stick within the comfort zone, choose kind of like a straight and narrow path, and, just be very grateful for that. This is somebody that is seeing that a risk is necessary, but it is worth the effort. In some sort of way, you've taken a risk in your own life. At some point, you decided enough was enough and you turned over a new leaf. You sought to change things rather than just going with the flow of kind of like the wheel that had been set in motion at a certain point in time. And this person has witnessed maybe the entirety of your process for some of you. This could be somebody, though, that came into your life or like observed you, like first kind of caught sight of you early in your journey. And now it has been a substantial amount of time where they're seeing that it's been slow and steady progress for you, but the results are obvious. Your efforts, the seeds that you have tended beautifully, that have blossomed, they're bearing fruit. like you yourself are in this very like delicious energy, this very abundant energy. And so it is causing this person as well to rethink a lot of things that they had told themselves. Maybe this is kind of like, I missed my opportunity, maybe in another lifetime, or maybe that isn't meant to be. This feels to be something as far as maybe goals and dreams that they have, or again, it could be like relationship with self, things that they had just sort of taken for granted, aspects of their past that they're like, that's just how it is. I've been changed accordingly and there's nothing I can do about that. They're starting to rethink a lot of things, and it's all inspired by you. Yeah, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. So it feels like this is somebody that is creating some motion in their own life at this particular point in time. This is somebody that, again, like recognizes you're in the midst of a process. You are in the midst of kind of like striving for a goal, maybe that only you can really understand what that is. You may be in a very kind of like solitary energy, a solo journey at this particular point in time. Things that could be sort of obvious, or you've hinted at certain things that you're working on, or for some of you, again, this is like a deep personal transformation, something where it's kind of like the evidence is like written all over you. It is obvious that you are not just somebody who is pouring your time, resources, energy, and belief into fruitless pursuits. That whatever you got going on, whatever it is you're reaching for, whatever it is that you are like adapting yourself in order to, accommodate the experience of, or create the experience of for yourself, it's working. And so this is somebody that, they're getting up, they're getting active, they're getting in that process within themselves to start to turn the wheel in a better direction in their own life. But it feels like, again, this is somebody that has developed this little crush on you without meaning to. And so they recognize that you are a person with motion. You are in momentum at this particular point in time. Even if you think that you're kind of like stuck, you're just sort of toiling away at something behind the scenes, or this has been like a long process or a long journey, or you still have a long way to go before you reach certain goals that you have set for yourself. Nevertheless, this person sees the difference. They see the evolution. They see the literal glow up all over you. It's all over your life. It's all over your energy. And so this is someone that recognizes, in order to approach you romantically, in order to say something, even to kind of come in maybe as a friend first, or, just sort of cut with all the small talk and, approach with the intention of dating, of romance, that you're not somebody that is going to tolerate stagnant energies. You're not going to be receptive to or align with people that are stuck in cycles, internally or externally. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. You've inspired this person to start to get things going in a better direction in their life in a variety of ways, but they also see that that is a pathway, that is a door, and it is the key to be able to access the ability to connect with you in a way that is compelling, in a way that is interesting, and a way in which fits the life that they see that you are building, or the version of yourself that you are occupying in this space and time, and that they anticipate you will, continue to kind of evolve and blossom into moving forward. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. Like or comment to claim these energies. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content that I put out here. Don't forget to hit the bell button to get notifications every time I post a new video. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I offer those through my Etsy shop, and there's a link for that below. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.